Welcome back on the Crafty Northerner. Today we are starting this, the wolf with the Aurora Borealis. And we are going to start right here. And this is like, I would say yellow. The color is 746. With that, we'll get started. So how has everybody been? Hope everybody has been doing good. How's everybody's summer going? Can't believe it's almost July already. I myself have been just going through some stuff, mental stuff, depression. So I haven't really been around lately. I apologize. I am going to try to post more consistently. I do have a doctor's appointment soon, so hopefully that'll help. I try to deal with stuff on my own. I don't like to go through all the other stuff I don't have to, but sometimes you just gotta just tell yourself that you need help and accept the fact that you need help from somebody else if you can't do it on your own. But with that being said, what has everybody been working on? Any plans for the 4th of July? I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. If I'm gonna go see them or not. I'm not sure what my niece is doing, if my niece is gonna go watch them or not. She is 13, so she's getting a little bit older. She's not excited about that stuff anymore. But we'll see. I haven't been to the fireworks in, gosh, 5 years probably. I can half see them from my house if I look out my window. I can see the higher, when they do the finale, when they do the high fireworks, I can half kind of see them. And then there's the crowds and the people, which I don't really care for. I don't like to be in big crowds if I don't have to be. I mean, I can deal with it and I can do it, but I try not to if I don't have to. My anxiety kind of gets the best of me when I'm in too large of crowds. Has anybody seen any good movies lately? Any good TV shows? Have you read any good books lately? So this pattern is a lot of block stitching, which is kind of nice because I can just go, especially right here, and just go straight down. No, straight down. It's just one color. You don't have to worry about switching colors and doing all that junk all the time. It's nice to just pick up a color and just be able to just stitch along. I believe Ava from Stitching in the Interlake, her friend is also doing this one. I believe. I'd have to look on her Facebook page. With that said, I do have my own dedicated Facebook page now. I will leave that in the link description below. I also have a dedicated email address. Well, it's not dedicated to this channel, but it is what I use for this channel. It's not my main email, but it is an email that I have other stuff sent to. But so if you want to send me email, you can do that. I will get back to you. I will list that also in the description box below, but it's justcrafts99@gmail.com. Is there anything in particular you guys would like to see? I do have my Lego model, my Titanic Lego model, that I'll be posting more updates on. I do have one more video, I believe, for this section of that. And that one's ready to go to be posted. I just haven't posted it yet. But I should work on that soon so I can get that finished. I'd like to get that finished. I'm probably about halfway done on that. But I would like to get it finished. I also do diamond painting. I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. I'd have to try to figure out how to set that up. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. But let me guys know if you want to see that or anything else. I do crocheting. I haven't in quite a while. So maybe you guys would like to see something with that, some kind of small project. I have made those origami. Oh, I forget what they're called. Era something. The little animals you can make from cross stitching. I have made those before, so maybe something like that. That way it'll be a project, you know, a project that I can actually finish on my channel. Something that won't be too big to, won't be too large, or take me a while to do. You guys don't have to sit through multiple videos over who knows how long it would take to finish something large. So if I do like those animals, those small animals you can complete, Sorry about the silence. I'm trying to think of what else to talk to you guys about. What to ask you or what to talk about. If anybody knows, the upper Midwest and the Northeast in Massachusetts where I live, we just went through a little bit of a heat wave. It was quite hot here for... Even today is supposed to be like 90. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 90. Then it's supposed to go back to regular temperatures, but we were up near 100 with the humidity heat index of like 105 and 110, which is rare for this time of year. We're not even in the heart of the summer yet. But they have been saying it's supposed to be above average temperatures for this summer, so... And then, of course, you got the hurricane season, which has already started a month ahead. We've already had one named storm that hit lower Texas and Mexico. That was Alberto. They have another system coming through there. It's not a named system yet. But we're about a month ahead as far as the hurricane season goes. And they said this year was going to be a lot more active than normal hurricane seasons. I mean, they kind of say that every year, but the water temperatures are so warm out to sea that if anything goes over those warm waters, it's going to spin up storms and activity. I do have my other... I'm almost done with it. Maybe I'll make a stitch along with you guys for that one. And that's my Peter Rabbit one. And I'm almost done with that one. See if I can find it. Here's that one. So this is a Joy Sunday kit. I'm almost done. So I got this orange that's got to be filled in here. What I'm doing for this one is I'm just going through and going color by color. And I want to say that I'm right here on the yellow. So I got to fill in this yellow, which won't be too long because there's not too much of that. And then we got the orange circles, which I may have done those ones already. No, we got orange circles over here, this side. But it won't take me very long. Almost done with it. And then what I do is I will wash this first, and then I'll do my back stitching, because I've had other projects where the back stitching comes loose after washing. But what I also do with my back stitching is I will couch my back stitches. That way they're a little bit more secure. And if you don't know what couching is, so if you're doing a straight line of back stitch, let me see if I can show you. I don't have anything prepared. But essentially, if you put a straight line, and then you're just going to put a little stitch. I usually come up on one side of the back stitch, and then a small little underside on the other side. And what that does is that pins down part of that back stitch so it's not loose going across. And for me, it just more secure for me, and I like it that way. But I won't do the back stitching until I wash this. Even with the couching, I won't do it until I wash this first. And of course, with couching, always couch the same color as your back stitch, and you won't really notice it. Especially if you're back stitching in other colors like this, you're not going to notice. You're not going to notice that little couching loop over. So yeah, that's that. Maybe I'll do a stitch along with you guys with that. And it's almost done. I might actually finish something. Because you know us as crafters, and especially me. I start a lot of things, but things never get finished. I have meaning to finish things. It just never happens the way I want it to. And then of course you keep buying more new patterns, and then you start those new patterns instead of finishing old ones. I'm not sure the last time I've actually had a finish. What was the last thing I finished? Right, see, I can't even remember the last project I finished. That's how long it's been. Oh, I did these little tiny guinea pig patterns for my niece. They were tiny. They weren't that big, so it didn't take me that long to do them. But I finished those and framed those for her. I think that was the last thing I finished, I think. And then my other niece, she wants a capybara pattern. I've been looking on Etsy. I found a couple things, but I gotta figure out what actual pattern I like, that she'll like, that I can do. And again, something I can do that I'll actually finish, so not an overly huge project or a huge pattern. Because in that case, it'll probably never get finished. I started a Frozen pattern, God, years ago, when she was still little and liked Frozen. Now she's a 13 now, so I didn't do enough of that pattern where I'd have to finish it. I can flip that piece of fabric and rip, use that piece for something else. I didn't get that much done on it. But she's outgrown Frozen now. I do want to do my haul, my whip haul, my pattern haul. It's just a matter of getting all my stuff organized into one place and half organized, so when I'm making a video, it's not, it's going to be a longer video because I have so much stuff, but somewhat organized. That way it's not too long. I may have to make 2 videos out of it, so it's not overly too long for you guys. Alright, so we're just going to finish this off. Alright, so that's what we got finished today. Just a little bit. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button. That really helps out my videos. It helps out with the algorithm. Please comment. That also helps. That also helps the algorithm. It pushes my videos out to a better audience. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all. That way you know when I come out with my next video. And with that, I think that's it. I do have I will put the Facebook group link down below, and also my email address. All my contact information is in all my videos. So if you'd like to join that, there is a few questions you have to answer for the Facebook group, but it's nothing overly complicated, just basic questions. And that's just to weed out people and stuff like that. So thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one.